In today's video, I have a tiny penny stock that has developed a game-changing AI platform in biotechnology. This Nasdaq listed company is trading at just $2, but analysts have recently set $5 price targets. The company not only has a partnership with a multi-billion-dollar leading biotech company, but they have also released some good updates lately and have a big catalyst coming on Monday. In today's video, I will be talking about Mindwalk Holdings. This stock is producing game-changing technologies, and the good news keeps coming, but somehow this is flying under the radar. Now we've got a lot to get through in this video, so I will try to keep this intro short, but if you find any value in this, can I ask you to smash the like button? It takes a lot of time to make these videos, but it literally takes 2 seconds and costs nothing to smash the like button, and it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 500 likes on this video. Help me hit that goal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new content like this. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. And I would really appreciate it if you could try to answer the question later in this video. Now let's get into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Mindwalk Holdings. This stock is trading on Nasdaq, ticker symbol HYFT. Now this is not the first time I talked about this company. They have recently undergone a major rebranding, but this company was formerly known as Immunoprecise Antibodies, ticker symbol IPA. A stock that I first called out on the channel when it was only 53 cents, but it ran to a 52-week high of 325. So first of all, if you haven't seen my previous video, you might be wondering, what is Mindwalk and what do they do? Well, this is a biotech company that leverages multi-omic modeling and complex artificial intelligence through a series of proprietary and patented technologies. The company owns an integrated end-to-end suite of capabilities to support the development of therapeutic antibodies and are known for solving very complex industry challenges. Now, Mindwalk Holdings has several subsidiaries in North America, including entities such as Talon Therapeutics, BIOSTAND BV, and Immunoprecise Antibodies, otherwise known as IPA. Now, IPA's proprietary technology and products are positioned on the leading edge of antibody development, innovating the industry as a single source provider of the full complement of antibody discovery platforms. So what makes IPA so special? Well, first of all, we have a big problem. For decades, researchers have sought a fast track to drug discovery, yet the process has been getting slower and more costly. It generally takes 12 to 15 years to get to the point at which national regulatory agencies grant marketing approval. The industry is desperate for better solutions and AI can fix this, but only if it's done right. Traditional AI models struggle because biology is too complex for simple pattern recognition, but this is where IPA comes in. They have built something called HYFT technology, and this is honestly genius. Instead of treating DNA and proteins as just raw sequences, HYFT breaks them down into meaningful structured patterns. It's like indexing system for biology. As it says here, the HYFT's ability to pinpoint unique fingerprints in biological sequences enables the stacked large language models to apply their vast knowledge base with greater specifically, leading to more accurate predictions and insights. This integration marks a pivotal moment in the utilization of artificial intelligence for complex biological data analysis and drug discovery. So think of it like how Google organizes the internet, but instead of web pages, IPA is mapping the entire biosphere. And when you pair that with their LENSai platform, now we're talking next level AI. This thing doesn't just analyze genetic sequences, it actually understands how sequence, structure, and function are all connected. That means instead of blindly guessing which drugs might work, IPA's AI can predict, design, and optimize therapies with a level of accuracy that just wasn't possible before. Now, since I last talked about this company, a lot has happened. Not only did the stock run from just 60 cents up to a new 52-week high of over $3, but the company also had a complete rebranding from IPA to Mindwalk that better suits its family of companies and that marks the transformation into a next-generation bio-native AI company advancing biologic discovery and development. And they have a catalyst coming up very soon, which I will talk about in a moment, but first I want to take a look at some of the recent news. Because not only did the company rebrand, but they also chose to divest their Netherlands facility. They have sold off IPA Europe to AVS Bio for a total enterprise value of $12 million, which has generated $11.7 million in net proceeds. CEO Jennifer Bath stated that this transaction delivers strong value to IPA and our investors. It reflects our disciplined strategy to focus resources on our AI-based software as a service platform. This transaction marks a meaningful step in IPA's strategic refinement, streamlining its operational footprint, strengthening its balance sheet, and allowing the company to concentrate resources on its most impactful growth areas. The proceeds will support investment in scientific platforms, data-driven discovery technologies, and expansion of key strategic programs. And then the company announced the next milestone in its universal dengue vaccine program as it moves into preclinical antibody generation, building on its June announcements using its LENSai platform. Powered by HYFT technology, the company has updated that they are now advancing to preclinical manufacturing for in vivo testing and virus neutralization analysis. As it says here, this is the natural next step in our journey from AI discovery to real-world validation. We've shown that HYFT technology can identify vaccine targets that others miss. This is where discovery turns into translational reality, with dengue as the first example of what our platform can achieve across infectious diseases. But it's important to remember that this is not just a vaccine. This is a platform approach. This progression highlights IPA's end-to-end advantage, combining AI-native discovery with in-house wet lab validation, with regulators like the US FDA encouraging predictive human-relevant approaches that reduce reliance on animal testing. The company's platform presents a forward-looking model for next-generation vaccine R&D. By applying the same methodology across pathogens, IPA, or should I say Mindwalk, is positioning its LENSai HYFT platform as a versatile discovery engine, not only for dengue, but also for other infectious diseases and immuno-oncology targets. Looking at the recent investors presentation, we can see that IPA is revolutionizing the antibody discovery industry with its techniques, experience, and proprietary AI-driven platform, LENSai. Now, LENSai is software as a service, which puts unprecedented insights in the hands of researchers at pharma, research hospitals, and technology companies. As it says here, the LENSai software commercial rollout is already underway, with early adoption by clients already working with IPA and the rollout to external partners recently launched. So IPA is the #1 ranked contract research organization by Roots Analysis. They serve 19 out of the top 20 global pharmaceutical companies and over 600 clients in pharmaceutical and biotech industries. Leveraging feedback from these long-term relationships and development of the AI-driven software, which allows BioStrand's patented LENSai technology to enable unprecedented research and drug discovery capabilities. And BioStrand also received a prestigious 2024 Impact Award for the groundbreaking LENSai technology. This recognition highlights BioStrand's work in biotherapeutic research, which has made significant impact and set a new standard for innovation in the industry. The antibody discovery market is set to grow from $1.7 billion in 2024 up to $6.3 billion by 2035. But AI-driven drug discovery is exploding and is expected to surpass $100 billion in the next decade. Artificial intelligence in the pharmaceutical industry is regarded as the holy grail of digital transformation. But most AI biotech companies lack execution. They train models, but they can't translate insights into real clinical candidates. IPA bridges AI with wet lab capabilities, giving them a huge competitive advantage in a potentially lucrative industry. So we do have a big catalyst coming tomorrow because Mindwalk is set to report financial results and recent business highlights for first quarter 2026. They will host a conference call to discuss the quarterly results and recent business highlights at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, but the financial results will be issued in a press release prior to the call. So straight away, there is a catalyst coming within the next 24 hours, so hopefully this can be a good one. Hopefully we can get something like their last earnings call back in July, which was a very good one and was received very positively, where they highlighted strong performance with record revenues, significant margin improvements, and strategic partnerships driving growth in key segments, particularly BioStrand. The company achieved $7 million in revenue for Q4, marking the highest quarterly revenue in its history. Gross margin improved to 64%, up from 48% in the same quarter of the prior year. But BioStrand stood out because the BioStrand segment grew more than 180% year over year, delivering gross margins approaching 90%, and it is expected to remain strong. And it is expected to remain a strong contributor to top-line performance and support continued margin expansion. Now, when I say that the last earnings call was a very good one, I don't just mean with these actual results. In the month following their earnings call, the stock gained more than 80% and reached its 52-week high of $325. Now, although the stock has pulled back a bit since then, HYFT stock has gained about 12% in the past week. But what do analysts think about Mindwalk? Looking at tip ranks, we can see that 2 Wall Street analysts have given 12-month price targets with an average of $4. The high forecast is 5 and a low forecast of 3. Both of these are far above the current price of just $2, and both of these have been updated in recent weeks. $3 by Benchmark and a $5 price target by H.C. Wainwright was set just a month ago. So guys, let me know your thoughts on IPA in the comments below. Everything seems to be pointing towards a deep value position here because AI will revolutionize the biotech industry. But AI isn't just changing drug discovery, it's about to change everything. And IPA, they're leading the charge. So keep an eye on this one, it's going to be huge. But remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so I highly recommend that you do more due diligence. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next